Hello, thank you for reviewing this presentation about travel and OPT. After watching this video, you will be able to do the following. List what documents you should carry when traveling in your final quarter, understand the risks of traveling after graduation while OPT is pending, list what documents you should carry when traveling after you have OPT approval. The travel rules change during the OPT phase of F1 status. I will discuss 3 different travel scenarios connected to OPT. The travel documents required for each scenario are different. The first scenario is during your final quarter while your OPT is pending or approved. The second scenario is after graduation while OPT is pending with USCIS. The third scenario is after graduation and OPT approval. The first potential travel scenario is when you are still in your final quarter. You are enrolled and you submitted your OPT application to USCIS. Travel during this period is fine. The travel rules have not yet changed for you. As long as you re-enter the US before your OPT I-20 program end date, your travel document requirements are the same as any other time during your studies. Carry your OPT I-20, F1 visa, passport, and class schedule. Your OPT application status and job offer status are not relevant to travel during your final quarter. The second travel scenario is after graduation while your OPT application is still pending with USCIS. Travel is allowed during this period, regardless of whether you have a job offer. However, ISS recommends caution for several reasons. First, USCIS sometimes returns, denies, or sends a request for more information about OPT applications. USCIS mails these communications, and it might be difficult to respond if you are outside the US. Second, note that after OPT approval, you must have proof of a job and your EAD to re-enter the US. If you leave the US before obtaining a job offer, and if OPT is approved while you are outside the US, this could jeopardize your return to the US. Third, if your F1 visa is expired, it is risky to try to renew the F1 visa with a pending OPT application. It is safer to wait until the OPT is approved and you have a job offer before applying for a new F1 visa. If you do travel after graduation while your OPT application is pending, carry your OPT receipt notice from USCIS, your OPT I-20 signed by an ISS advisor within the last 6 months, valid passport, and a valid, unexpired F1 visa. The third travel scenario is after graduation and after OPT approval. The main difference after OPT approval is you must have proof of a job to re-enter the US. Carry your OPT I-20 signed by an ISS advisor within the last 6 months, proof of employment, your EAD card, a valid passport, and your unexpired F1 visa. Note that travel signatures are only valid for 6 months, not 1 year during OPT. You can apply for an F1 visa during the OPT phase of your F1 status as long as you have OPT approval and proof of employment. I want to reemphasize, OPT is part of F1 status, so you will continue to need a valid F1 visa to enter the US during OPT. The only exceptions are for Canadians or students utilizing the automatic visa revalidation option after short trips to Canada, Mexico, or the Caribbean islands. Thank you for watching our travel and OPT video. This concludes our general OPT video series. We also have a video for graduate students who might apply for OPT with thesis or dissertation credits still remaining. If you are a graduate student with a thesis or dissertation requirement, please watch our video about applying for OPT with thesis or dissertation remaining.